All right, and welcome back.
We're back.
So, yeah, and why I'm grinning like this, like a Cheshire cat, is
Yeah.
not that there's a little thing that happened, but what really did happen that kind of just blew me away, Simon, and I don't think you wouldn't have known, is the brake slide just suddenly started working.
When I left. Figures.
Yeah. It just went into the countdown. I was about to turn it, and it just went. And I was like, "What? Why hasn't it been doing this all along?"
Yeah,
so, I don't know. But so in theory, it works. It's
okay.
Done what
Here's what happened on my side.
Oh yeah, where did you go?
I was waiting for the break to end, and I heard dog paws outside because I got my garage door open a little bit, but it's all blocked off. And so I don't know how, but Murph made it outside, and she was just sauntering around out in the front. I have no idea. She's probably gone around all over the neighborhood. But it was just funny because I was like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. So I had to run out right before the show started to grab my elderly dog who can escape from literally
anything.
Doesn't matter.
All right. So Gigafactory, yeah. That's nuts. Sorry. Tell me.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Gigafactory. So it's Elon Musk is a madman, and everything that he does works. So the Gigafactory is worth about $5 billion, or it was they built it for about $5 billion, or that's how much they're investing. Looks like it's going to be worth about $50 billion, according to Clean Technica.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite the name.
So exactly. But I've seen that a couple of places. Fast Companies said something similar to it. There's a couple other articles that you can look up that Google will find better than I will. But it's apparently a couple of days ago they started making the batteries for the Model 3s already, and that's a surprise to me because I didn't think it was going to be up that fast.
They have a third of the company. Sorry, I was looking at pictures of it. It's about 3 stories high. It's multi-level, and they have about a third of the factory done. Is that correct?
I'm not sure how much of the factory they have done, but I didn't think it was complete. But they're starting.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's far from complete. I know that.
Yeah,
it's not done.
I guess they can build part of the battery while they're waiting for the other parts to get.
I don't know. Well, they must have some kind of production line where they have. Okay, yeah. They must have multiple production lines.
Gigafactory process flows right here on this one of the PDFs that we're going to share.
Oh, okay.
And it's got raw materials, and they go to cathode manufacturing. Yeah. It's in that PDF.
That's what
it's page number 2.
All right. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm sure if a real engineer looked at this, they'd just laugh their heads off, but it makes sense to me. You're looking at the diagram, right?
I'm looking at a bunch of things. Here, let me just show you what I'm looking at.
Sure.
All right, so this is your Clean Technica.
Yep.
Okay. So analyst estimates, whoever analyst is, they have an estimate. So, and is this like the solar roof that Tesla's making, this sort of thing here?
I don't think so. I don't think that's it.
All right.
That's
okay, and then you give me another one, which was a PDF.
Yeah.
Gigafactory.pdf.
I guess this is a brochure essentially for investors.
Okay.
I believe. So go down one slide.
All right.
This is what I was looking at right here. This has got to be very like high level, very general, but it kind of gives you an idea of how they're going to be manufacturing these things.
Okay. So battery package, Oh, they have battery recycling in here. Awesome. Pack enclosure, pack module, vehicle assembly. I don't know what most of this is.
Yeah, I don't know how accurate this stuff is, but
you know what?
It gives you an idea of what kind of components they might need to make these batteries, and what order they might need to put them together in.
And I think what's really important, actually, that I took away from that is that they will be recycling the batteries. Yeah. There you go.
That makes sense.
They have a program in place already for recycling the batteries.
Well, I guess what they do is they truck the batteries in battery-operated trucks back and forth from the factories to the cities or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's like a circle of life, but with renewable electricity and moving electricity around, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty cool, Elon. Good stuff.
So I guess when we've done a lot of talk about what this stuff is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of research that we've done. Normally what we do is we get more into what this means. I think we've talked a lot about what it is. There's a lot of what it is. Yeah. I don't know that we can get into what it means too much. I know in terms of disruption. Well, okay, Simon, here's some of the numbers that I've been hearing about, especially with the Tesla cars coming out, and every manufacturer, every major manufacturer is working on a vehicle right now, at least one vehicle. There's about 5 vehicles. There's the i3, the BMW i3. There's the Ioniq. There's a few other vehicles out on the road right now that are EVs, including the Teslas. These things they expect to hit that mark that I was talking about, that $30,000 mark, with the range that I'm expecting around 2020, 2022. So there's that, and there's the other part where I've been seeing some serious trucks, man, like some serious haulers, battery operated. So I will have to find that stuff for you. That
would be enormous.
Oh, dude, they were beautiful. They were just like take a Peterbilt and just make it even better. They were sick. They were so sick. But yeah, so I think what this means is we've done all of this. There's more for us to do, like you and I think, and then really come back and attack it with maybe some other technologies, because this is
this stuff's going to keep growing. We're just going to be like covering.
Yeah, we can come back to this. I mean, when I say we can come back to this, I mean we'll come back to this, because there's a lot here. So for our number 4 show, where we talk about EV. This is anything you have in?
That's pretty much it. We talked about the final boss, which was the Gigafactory. I think we got to dive deeper into some of these smaller items, right?
Oh,
when it comes to the Tesla stuff.
Absolutely, the Tesla stuff, the fueling stuff, the grid stuff, the fleet replacement, like what some of the actual numbers are. What happens when you start to slam this together with AI and increasingly automated our vehicles? So there's the AI vehicles, and then there's stuff like automated cruise control. And so we're not all having self-driving vehicles yet, but we have vehicles that do a lot of the work for us. How much do these two technologies come together?
How does this change the workforce too?
Yeah, and for example, with trucking,
truck drivers anytime soon. I really don't. I think it's a pipe dream. But at the same time, well, I think what we're going to be able to do is have fewer operators in the trucks themselves.
Well,
but not like there's always going to have to be a guy in the truck for liability.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think once we get the AI proper, a guy in the truck becomes a liability.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, that's it. And then they could have dedicated truck lanes at that point.
Yeah, to leave the rest of us alone on the cars. At that point, though, we probably won't care. And this is one of the things actually. Who we have all this battery technology. We're talking about. We haven't actually got so much into the technical point. That's something else. That's another discussion, I think. But all of these batteries, where are they going to go first? Really, they're probably going to go to the place where it makes most economic sense right now, immediately, which is like ships, shipping, trains, trucks, right? Like all of these places where if I have a fleet of vehicles and you tell me if you invest slightly more right now, that I will reduce your operating costs by like, I don't know, 70%. and your maintenance costs will drop by 90%. So your return on the investment will be super short.
Yeah.
Right. That's just an economic discussion. Right. That's a business decision. It should be an easy one to make. And at some point that will be an easy one to make. And it'll probably be a lot easier to make for businesses than it would be for you or for me in the short term. Right. So, and that's AI or no AI, it doesn't matter. A ship running on batteries, if you can put batteries in the ship, like if you can compress them enough, is going to be cheaper to operate at some point on fuel, like conventional fuel.
Oh, for sure.
So
just the whole
same with
pipeline.
trucks. Yeah. Same with trucks, same with everything. So the first thing that'll probably go would be that transportation, that shipping, transportation, logistics kind of channel. Those people, I think, would be the first people to logically want to move to electric vehicles.
Must make sense, for sure. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's wrap up for today. Yes. Okay. And so, yeah, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed what you got to see today. There will be more of it. We get to talk back and forth. We'll be starting at 10 at some point in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be getting down to that 10 o'clock time and not the 10 plus time.
The fuzzy maybe 10.
Yeah, the fuzzy maybe 10. Oh my God, all my technology's broken 10. And what happened to the slide deck 10?
That's right.
That's not the 10 that I like. The slide deck thing. We'll fix it up. We'll maybe, Simon, what we should do is some more dry runs now that we have more technology to play with.
Yeah, let's see. We'll fool around with it. We'll see how it works. What works best.
Yeah, I think that's because we had this working a couple weeks ago, but we've added a bunch of stuff since. So yeah, get your friends to sign up to the channel. By the way, Adrian Dominato, when you get to this point in the videos, we know about you. Thank you for your feedback.
Hey, buddy.
Mom, thank you for your feedback. Keep bringing it. Keep getting your friends to sign up, please. It's encouraging to hear people actually, I shouldn't say actually, but it's encouraging to know that people are watching this. We are making an effort for you, for us, and I think that, yeah,
for
I think
Elon Musk.
for you, for us,
for you, for us, and Elon Musk.
Yeah. So what is that? 5 times have we mentioned his name directly today, or?
It's gonna near 6.
Yeah, we need a bell or a counter. Let's just complicate this thing.
Make it a swear jar.
Pile of quarters over here, jar over here.
Yeah. We'll just wrap it up and send it to him at the end of the show. Here you go, Elon.
Or we can have a conversation like this. Elon Musk?
It's
Elon Musk. Yeah.
Elon Musk. It's like being John Malkovich.
Oh, nice one. Very nice. Malkovich.
Yes, that's right.
All right. We will do this next week. I'll see you then, okay?
Cool.
Okay.
Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.